here at Lipari Airfield. Welcome to this video. This video has been made possible by the Voyager Sim Project because he provided me a copy of this nice edition which he developed. It's his latest edition and it's created, I would say, with a lot of fun also in it. And I will explain you why. Maybe you already saw it in the intro of this video. As you can see, it has two runways and it's really challenging because the runways have a large slope, as you can see. Maybe if I would say go a little bit further down, you will see that the slope is really amazing because the airport is located on a mountain. And if we look at this, right, you can see that the slope is pretty steep, which is not an advantage if you want to decrease speed, but it's really challenging. So challenge for you if you bought this aircraft to land on the airport, and let me know if you succeed. Let me reach the camera position a bit. The airport itself has a lot of parking spots, as you can see, and it's largely populated with a lot of aircrafts. And then there's the traffic tower. So the first fun fact starts with the traffic tower, right? If we go into the traffic tower or fly close by, we can already see people in the traffic tower. But if you look close by, and we likely need to, let's say, look over here, you can already see some, I would say, nice pictures, right? Here, if you look at this poster, this is one of the fun facts. Also, he's being really smart because he also made some, I'd say, advertisements for himself. And you can see it's really nicely modeled, the interior of the traffic tower. Also, if you look at the quality, right, the usage on these, I would say, concrete is, I would say, what I love personally. Then if we go further down the road, we will find, of course, a lot of static scenery because these aircrafts as well as these fire trucks are not moving based on my experience while testing this add-on. But they are, say, pretty nicely developed. Also some, I'd say, legacy, I'd say, vehicles, some helicopters, as you can see, some fire trucks. The interior of these buildings isn't modeled, but the outside is modeled nicely. And also when you're, let's say, flying in the evening hours, you can see that there's some lighting being added, which makes it more realistic. Continuing our way to the, let's say, terminal building. And terminal building contains also a lot of fun, right? So first of all, there's that, I would say, a specific Italian police car, but outside you will find some, wow, nice animations. You already probably did recognize them, right? You can see an alien inside next to one of the police officers. And then outside we can see some famous film characters. Now, if you move inside the building, you can see that the, I would say, ground is really nicely modeled. I'm not sure if there's, I would say, a fault behind this, but I would love it. Also, if you look at these, I would say, piece of art in, I would say, in the terminal building, it looks really cool. We, of course, have got some check-in, let's say, check-in methods, where you can ask questions, and also there's an alien behind it. And if we look over here, we can see the restaurant bar where you can, I'd say, drink something before you start your flight. The doors are not opening, but I would say we can fly to them because we're aliens. So let's go to them and then let's have a look at the other things. So first of all, there's, I would say, a nice method over here, right? There are a lot of, let's say, walls, and there's, let's say, kind of a, let's say, tunnel, which is simulated, but you can't fly to it. So I would say don't be upset if you can't fly to it with your aircraft or drive with a car. That's not possible. Besides the parking spots for, I would say, normal aircraft, there are also a lot of heli-spots or heliports. 2 in total. As you can see, there's also some static helicopters. Pretty cool. Now, this building is a hangar with solar panels on the roof, but if you look inside, there also are some vehicles, 2 aircrafts. These are static because they're always the same. I do think that you might be able to start on it, but that's not, I would say, I'm not 100% sure about that. And here we can see some other aircraft types, right? You can see, let's say, a lot of military aircraft, a lot of rescue vehicles, and also some construction work over here. Construction work also nicely modeled, including solar panels. Then if we move around, we can see, of course, the gliders standing over here, some water aircrafts, right, which you can use, some amphibian aircrafts, and a lot of buildings over here, which makes it really cool. Now, if we look, I would say, from the air, we can see that this aircraft has a lot of parking spots, right? You can park a lot of aircraft here, and those crafts or those, I would say, spots can also be used to depart from, and that makes it really cool. And with that, we're at the end of this video where we reviewed this nice add-on created by Voyager Sim Project. Thanks for watching this video, and let me know if you want to try it out yourself. If you want to try it out yourself, there's a link to the I would say, shop where you can buy this add-on, of course. Of course, you can also buy it via the in-place marketplace within Flight Simulator 2020. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back next time.